Hello everyone, and welcome back to FTB Plexiglass Mountain. In the last episode, we did something pretty cool, honestly. Down here in our basement, we did a full revamp, and we've fully automated the production of ethylene, which is what we're doing to make a lot of power. To do that, we added some conveyor belts in, plenty of tubing, stuff that definitely wasn't needed, but I think that it looks cool, so we did it anyway. This guy, I actually didn't hook up with water. He needs that water there. I think we can pull it off. I'm a little bit upset that I forgot about it, but I do think that we can sort of make it happen. Yeah. Okay. I really did. Okay. Yeah. It's always good to double check your system. That's gonna connect, which obviously I don't want to happen. So, like, I can fix it, okay? I can fix it. If I dismantle that, it doesn't connect anymore. We can then bring this along here. What I'll have to do as well is I'll have to, like, hook this guy up like that so that he doesn't connect. All of these can be see-through as well. That'll be good. And this should be water right here, so that should just connect just fine, and it should split the water up. So it goes into the two different places that need water. Bada bing, bada boom, the system's good to go again. Sweet. So, what does that mean? What it means is this guy can just be left on, and he's currently just left on. As a result, we've got a crate here. Break was cancelled. Break was cancelled. I don't actually... Break was cancelled. I'm gonna guess that it was like maybe a chunk loading issue or something. I'll restart the system, I guess. Or can I turn it off and on, and will that just like kick it back into gear? Interesting. Okay. Break was cancelled. If the operation is not possible, wait on the current position. I'm going to change this to don't wait on the current position. So if it can't do it, it's just going to go to the next one. And I think that's what we want. I can switch it back to wait again. That way if we run out of storage or something, it won't keep going to the next position, which it may currently do. So yeah, this guy, he's empty. All of the stuff is in here. Now it looks incredibly messy, but it doesn't have to be. I'm going to sort this by count, I think. And then I'm going to click sort. So now we've got the, big stacks at the top, little stacks at the bottom, which kind of works and kind of doesn't. The part where it doesn't work in is that these are compressed blocks. And obviously down at the bottom, we have like 2 times compressed blocks, which is way more lapis than, say, coal that we have up there. So it doesn't really work, but yeah, I guess it does in a way. All of these seeds and whatnot, we definitely do not need those, but I guess I don't really have anywhere else to put them. So they'll stay there for now. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. This guy will keep running. All the extra stuff that doesn't have anywhere to go will go in here. In order to upgrade this guy, we need a lot of iron, which we've got here. Not much. And a lot of gold, which we also don't really have much of, to be honest. We don't have a lot of gold and iron. But we've got a lot of everything else. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. So yeah, this guy will just keep doing his thing. Now, in terms of speeding this guy up, it is possible. What you would need, though, are dimensional shards. We can search dimensional. If I double-tap the search bar, it'll actually look for that block. So we've got 1 dimensional shard ore. That's all we've got. But that dimensional shard ore turns into dimensional shards, and these can go into an infusing thing, machine infuser, and it can actually speed up the machine. Well, I don't know if it speeds it up or if it just changes the power usage. If we look at the builder, I think it tells us if you hold shift. Infusing bonus, reduced power consumption, and increased speed. So it will actually be faster. So it is worth doing. So if we want to do that, if that's something we want to work towards to get us more resources, we'll need a lot of dimensional shards. Now, you can craft them, I guess. And most of this stuff we actually pull from our quarry. But I mean, like, we'd probably realistically want the ores, right? So I'll bookmark both. Dimensional shard from the end is an option. And then dimensional shard from the overworld is also an option. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's not horrible. It's not horrible. Oh, you know what, actually? I've thought of something that we can do. I was trying to think like, oh, what can we make? Do we make more builder quarries? Because, I mean, that's probably a good idea. We've got the power for it, so why not just, you know, have more things digging and stuff? That would be pretty good, surely. And then I realized we never actually made the mining portal. It's going to cost us obsidian and a diamond pickaxe, but we can't afford that now. We've got diamonds. I can take out 3 of those. We don't have obsidian in here, but I know where to get some, right? Or at least I think we do. And then that's not bad. That's not a bad idea at all. So what? Yeah, I reckon we give that a shot. So to do this, we've got not enough obsidian, so I am gonna have to mine a piece of obsidian up anyway. Which I know I can just make a diamond thingo, but I'll just make an invar, or I'll use our invar pickaxe to get some. I'll grab some water, and we'll jump down in our mine. I'm sure there's a some lava down there. I know we've got lava up here. Yeah. You know what? We'll just borrow the lava up here. It's just, it saves so much trouble, you know? Oh, yep. Let's grab that. And then what I can do is I can just place it here. And there we go. Problem solved. So we'll dig this up and we'll craft our portal and we'll see what it looks like. See if it's worth doing something in there. Alrighty, so diamond pickaxe, surround that in obsidian, and we have ourselves the mining portal. This guy can go here. Why not? We'll open him up by right-clicking on him. Oh, yep. It took a little bit, but we are indeed traveling. And so now, I don't know if you guys can see, okay, I brought a torch. We're now in the mining dimension, I guess. There appears to be a surface at Y68. So it looks like it's a traditional mining dimension once you get up there. And then this is just, I guess, the rest of the area. And here's obviously a portal. Okay. Oh, we're very far down. Okay. I'm trying to think, like, do I want to mine in this dimension? I kind of do. I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and do an escape tunnel. And go from there, I guess. Now, with that being said, I could just mine only, like, the deep slate section. But, I mean, it's a mining dimension. In theory, there's just only ores everywhere. Like, we won't be getting seeds and stuff. But then again, I guess the amethyst was available. But, I mean, look at all this osmium we would have missed otherwise. So, I think what we're doing is the play. I think we stick with it. We'll store that in there for now. I'll make a backup pickaxe. I say backup. We already need it, so it's not so much backup, I guess. Do I need to keep making the roof nice? I think I will. I'll meet you at the top. It doesn't look like it'll take that long. The stone area, I mean, but that's the problem as well. The stone area is so much more open. Like, look at the amount of ores we're seeing. Whereas in the deep slate area, I was stopping every 2 seconds to dig up an ore. Whereas all of this is, I mean, it's all just stone. What's the point? Maybe there's a few ores that don't have a deep slate variant. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna do the deep slate. I'm gonna do the deep slate level. So what I mean by that is down there is our portal. What I'm gonna do is switch this guy into small tunnel mode, and I'm gonna try to go as far as I can. You know what? It's probably actually easier. Maybe not. I was gonna say maybe it's easier to just go on the stone level and then dig down a little bit to where we want to go. And I'll you know what? We'll do that. And I'll show you what I mean. Or I'll try to. This might not be as easy as I'm thinking. Let me explain. If I was on the surface, I could run a super far distance really easily, and then that would be one corner, and then I'd go right back down to my portal that we have, our teleporter, and that would be the other corner. And then that's a massive distance covered with very little effort. If I want to just mine the deep slate, I've sort of got to run across here and like dig to it. You know what I mean? Dig to it and travel to it, and that takes a long time, and it's like, meh. Now, I think you can alter it in the builder in terms of the dimensions. You can change how big of an area you've got selected. The problem with that is I don't know how it works. We tried to do it at one time in the past, but I couldn't get it working. I'll tell you what. I'll try it again. Because if it works, it's really good. It's just I'm horrible at, for whatever reason, I can't get it to work. I'll try it. We'll teleport back, and we'll see if I can put this together. Also, at some point, we definitely need some sort of night vision. So whether we try to get some sort of night vision thing, you know what I mean? Some sort of perk, or whether we like try to get a helmet or something that gives it to us. Night slime. Yeah. Night vision module. This module gives night vision bonus when used in the environmental controller. Yeah. But that doesn't help me when I'm not in that radius. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We'll consider them. Okay, so what am I doing? I'm gonna grab the... I think I'm gonna grab the whole thing. Do we have entangled blocks? Please have entangled blocks. Oh, we do! Brilliant! Entangled blocks. What do they need? Chest, ender pearls, and obsidian. Ender pearls, obsidian, diamond. Ooh. We need something to get ender pearls, but then we're sorted. First of all, I don't know if you can have your shape card be in a different dimension, but we'll try it. Oh, you know what? I'll keep that one there, and I'll make a second one, just in case I mess this up. You know what I mean? It's probably good to have one that's like, we know works, and we know is going to get us stuff. Let me just try and put some of this stuff away to save my poor inventory a little bit. I need diamonds, so I'm going to take out a block of diamond. Maybe a few. Why not? In fact, that's a decent amount. Okay. Yeah. We can almost upgrade this guy to tier 3. Alright, well anyway. Let's go shape card. We've built one of these before, so I'll probably build another one. This time I'll do clearing, so that just means we're going to add glass around the shape card so that it will clear the blocks and we'll have a giant hole so we can see exactly what's being mined, rather than just the dirt being refilled. So that's going to need a pickaxe and a shovel, as well as a shape card, and the shape card will need 4 paper and 2 bricks. And then that's pretty much the whole thing, right? Yeah, 4 paper, 2 bricks. I'm sure we can make that happen. Alright, 4 paper. We've got that. That's for the shape card. Let's turn this into these. Boom, 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 boom. And that right there is a shape card quarry. We should have some glass here. No, we may have used it all. That's fine. It's a-okay. I obviously want to smelt this up. I don't think we've blacklisted sand in here, but I will double check because it would have been nice to have. Cobblestone, gravel, none of that sand. I guess we're just not really finding sand down in the mine, so, you know, not much you can do there, right? There's no sand compressed and stuff in here. We've got dirt, cobble, basalt. I wanted sand. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we'll turn that into a clearing quarry, like so. By the way, the fortune quarry and stuff, very good choice, like very good option. The problem is we would need 4-dimensional shards and a ghast here. We currently have 1-dimensional shard ore and no ghast here. So, you know, we'd have to put in a little bit of work. But we've got this guy now. So, I'm going to shift right click on him. I may turn chat on for this unless it shows it elsewhere. Okay, so it doesn't show it elsewhere, but I've now selected that, and so now I've got to go right-click the 2 other corners. So what I'll do is this is actually going to be really annoying. I'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens here. This could be horrible, but we'll find out. So I now need to tell it where to mine. What happened to my pickaxe? Didn't I have an iron pickaxe? Did I really put that away somewhere? Or did we break it? I don't remember. I want to start off with a very small area so that then we can expand the area and see what that looks like. If that makes sense. So I'm going to select this as corner 1. And I'm going to select this as corner 2. Pretty simple stuff. So we'll jump back. I'll put that in to the machine. We'll let it run. And we'll see what we're dealing with, I guess. So this guy's currently running as he is. I'm going to swap that out. Turn it off, turn it on, maybe? He also might just be done. I'm going to click this to restart him. Yeah, I think he's done. So I'll tell you what. I'll put the other one back in just so that it can... Just so it has something to do, I guess. And we'll jump back through. I know. We're going back and forth. It's going to be a little bit annoying. A little bit of loading screen shenanigans. But as you can see, nothing happened. Okay, fair enough. Maybe we should claim and force load this stuff so that it actually has a chance to do it. Or it's that it's in a different dimension. It could be digging those coordinates in the overworld? Maybe? Is that a possibility? It'd probably be bad if it was. So I'd like to assume that it's not. Alright, let's try this again. So I've replaced it. Turn this guy on. Okay. Alright. I'll swap that back out. Turn that guy back on. I have a feeling I'm going to need one in that dimension. Which, once again, it's probably just cheaper to make another builder in that dimension. Yeah, I mean, it's done nothing here. Alright, fair enough. That's fine. We'll just make another builder. Problem solved. Problem solved. It solved itself. Builder. Beautiful. Bricks, ender pearl, a little bit of gold and stuff. No problem. How many bricks was that? 4 bricks? We've got 2 on us. No, that's granite. We've got 4 bricks on us. Ender pearl. I think we've got at least 1. Oh, only 1. Okay, good to know. 2 of you. I will need 2 of you in a second, so I'll put that away for now. That should be fine. 2 of you into blue. Open this guy. That should be... What? Ah, iron's in there. That's osmium. Ah! Sorry about that. Machine frame and builder? Yeah, excellent. Okay, cool. And there's lots of stuff to be done. How are we going to send the stuff wirelessly? I want to do entangled blocks. These things are really cool. But I need ender pearls. And we don't have... I mean, we just don't have ender pearls. That's the simple truth. We don't have ender pearls. We could try to make Enderman seeds. These would require an altar, which is easy to make. It's just gold and a little bit of stone. We would need soul jars with Enderman, which I don't think are that bad, but we'd have to find the Enderman. But, you know, we could come across them and do it. I'm sure in the nether there might be some. And then we could do Imperium Essence. This is arguably the tricky part, because 1 Imperium Essence is 4 tertium. 1 tertium is 4 prudentium. 1 prudentium is 4 inferium. And inferium you can actually get from seeds. And I did have seeds at one point. I think I threw them out. But you can just pick them up on the floor, like from breaking grass and stuff. So we've got like some inferium. You can find some other stuff. You can also get it from killing mobs. But I'll tell you what. Regardless, we do have our looting sword in here. I reckon we hop in the nether. Possibly just where our portal is and see if it looks like there's some Enderman around. Because I think there is. The nether's pretty good. It's a decent middle ground between the end and the overworld in terms of getting your hands on some Enderman. Alright, so I don't have any gold on me. That's a problem, but not for long. Let's just make another little gold hat. There we go. That'll keep us safe on our travels. So I'm thinking like that stuff over there. Like like that area with all the pink. Or purple. That would probably be our best bet, I would imagine. All the while, Mr. Crocodile, I've got to watch out for the hounds. Those things eat you up. Yeah, we'll head over there. I mean, it looks Enderman-y, doesn't it? I reckon it does. Oh, also, while we're here, I don't know about you guys, but I am going to... Oh, will it switch to my invar? Oh, it will switch to my invar pickaxe. That's awesome. I'm going to dig all this up, which will probably break... Oh, no, we've got enough room. But I'm going to dig this up because, hey, 19 obsidian. Don't mind if I do. So it saves me wasting some more of our overworld lava and whatnot. So don't mind if I do indeed. Our magnet will pick that up too. There's plenty of obsidian around here as well if we want some more. I'm obviously after Enderman. Now, they might not spawn here. They might not spawn here. But that's not the end of the world. And I'll tell you why. There's another biome that I know they spawn in a lot more. Which you guys probably know of as well. Hold on, 1 second. What I'm going to do... There's a ghast currently on his way. Oh, wow, he's close. Okay. Okay, I don't know how we got there. That's fine, that's fine. What we're going to do is remain calm. We're going to take it out of nature's compass, open this guy up, and we are searching for a soul... No, is it a soul sand valley? No, it's a warped forest. Soul sand things for skeletons. So 300 blocks that way, in the way of the ghast, is what we want. On top of that, I'm going to switch to our sword. Try to get us some ghast tears. Oh, it's over the... Oh! I didn't expect him to be over the... Come on, mate. This way. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. He's like a pong. You know what I mean? Come on. Come on. I don't want you to shoot me, but I want you to come over and meet the fam. Oh, okay, I can do this. Oh, I did it. Okay, come on. I'm not that old. Ah! Okay. Oh, you know what? He's actually in a pretty decent spot right now. Okay, that's fine. There's also that hellhound. This is fine. 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 Ignore the particle effects everywhere. Okay, the problem is I'm lagging. Yeah, you better run. Ah! Remain calm. Okay, that's fine. Okay. I love the nether. What is this? I see sparkles from a boss. Elite Piglin. 2-star. Cool. I'm sure he's probably got some good loot. What was I doing? I was heading 200 blocks that way, or trying to kill this guy. Whichever one looked easier. Come on. Ah! Oh. Well, it's actually... Put myself in a bit of a pickle here. Alright, I gave up. We're gonna head to the soul sand thing. Or the warp thing, sorry. Boom. Boom. I'll meet you there. Alright, so that's it over there, and as you can see already, plenty of friends. We're currently here. It looks like if we go this way, we actually gain access to... Oh, if I make a new thing, we'll have access to what looks to be a pretty decent path. I think you can make an osmium tool. They might actually be pretty good, but meh. We'll probably just keep using iron. We do have enough diamonds, but we'll hold on to the diamonds for now. I think it's... Yeah, for whatever reason. I don't know the reason. Where are we? So we've crossed it already. What Y level is this at? This is at Y63 and 62. We're way too high to make use of that, so I'll tell you what. We'll just keep doing our thing, I guess. Oh, I see it. We're there. Come on. And then we just have to kill the Enderman. I mean, realistically, that should be the easy thing. We'll just teleport back home, so that won't be a problem as well, finding the exit and stuff like that. There's some more cobalt. While we're here, I will actually grab this, because we should make a tool out of this at some point. Because I'm sure that'll be worth it. Maybe it won't be. Who knows? What I do know is, this is quite the labyrinth, and there's our first contender. And so if I stand here and make eye contact, I should be able to bring our friend over. And this should be good. I think they're all above me. Ah! Go. What I was trying to do was... Oh, you're not going to let me do it. I was trying to lock him in here so that I could just keep swinging and not have him be out of range like he currently is. So yeah, this is looting 3, so we should actually get... Yeah, I was going to say a decent amount from this. Oh, terrific. which is good. If we look on the map, there's quite a few. These guys are at Y101. We're currently at 101. Oh, hey buddy. You gonna come over here? I can run over there. I can arrange that. Come on. As long as we don't look up, he doesn't teleport away. 8 ender pearls, there we go. Looks like, oh no, I thought his friend was over there, but I think he just started kicking him around. Alright, where are the rest of these guys? There's one here that, I mean, they all appear to be at Y, like the same Y level run, but, I mean, I don't see them. Not, I mean, oh god, that was a scary sound. While we're here, I mean, hey, when in Rome, as they say quite often, pick up all of the, why is that not switching? Is that the right pickaxe? Yeah. I was gonna say, oh, because it uses no tool, that's fine. Well, yeah, we'll use our wrench then. Pick up all the glowstone. Why not? There we go. Beautiful. While we're here as well, I think we used a lot of our quartz up, so, you know. Grab some of that too. That'll be good. I'll be honest, we've got what we came for. I'll set a waypoint so that we know where to look. And I think I'm just going to head back home. Yeah, let's go back. We've got the obsidian as well, which is really, really good. We've got everything. There's nothing else to say. So we're going to check out entangled blocks and see what we can do with them. That's going to be the plan for this episode, because they are very, very cool. So, first thing we'll need is some diamonds. We'll need, obviously, obsidian and ender pearls, and I think we can make the rest of it work ourselves. So, 1 diamond there, 2 ender pearls, and 2 obsidian, I believe, gets us the entangled binder. This is going to be like our wrench, I guess. What do we need next? Next, we need a chest.
Narrator.
No!
Narrator. Narrator.
See, why can't I disable that, man? Why am I just punished to forever listen to it? Oh, God, my inventory. I don't know what to do. Hold on. Yeah, the builder will keep. I need, oh, is that 6 and not 8? Oh no, because we used 8. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm losing it. Alright, so I'm gonna make a chest. And then I'm gonna make an entangled block. We only need 1 at the moment. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to entangle some sort of power source to this builder in a different dimension, if that somehow makes sense. Or I could entangle it here. Now, that might sound weird, and it is a little bit weird, but let me show you. Oh, actually, yeah. Oh, if we had 2 more ender pearls, I may even go back for them. We could have them share a block, which would be very, very cool. It's fine. So what I'm gonna do is probably place it here. I think that'll be the easiest. And then I need to go and set up our builder. So I'm gonna jump into the mining dimension. Every time I do it, it places the torch, but then I have it the next time anyhow. We're gonna get the builder. We're gonna place him, I guess, here. Why not? There he is. Ta-da! And then, I need to place stuff on top of him, don't I? Oh, that's annoying. What do I need? Clear the grid. Clear the grid. Okay. I thought it would clear into here. What has happened to my inventory? Why did this happen? Why have I let this happen? What was I even doing just then? What was the point of this? I was going to make a chest. Yeah, okay. So, we've got a chest. Slap that up there. Awesome. We've got a card in here. Cool. We don't have any filters, but that's fine. We'll leave it for now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift right click on this builder with my entangled binder. And as you can see, it highlights it and it's got it selected. It tells us the coordinates. It tells us the dimension, which is mining. Cool. Now we can jump back into the overworld. We can go back to that block that we have and we can go ahead and right click it. And what we'll see is the builder not only entangled, but you can see it's filled up with power. It just filled up with power magically, interdimensionally, which is pretty cool. So now it's, I mean, now it's got power. We will need to chunk load our base. But if we hop back in here, this guy should have power, and he should do what he's meant to. Oh, you know what? I never... Oh, no, that should be fine. Yeah, but we've got to give this guy some, like a lever or something, so... See if I can pull that one off with cobbled deep slate. Nope. See, some things you can't use cobbled deep slate. Like, I can't just make a lever. Even though, you know, that should work as cobblestone. I've got to literally go and grab a piece of cobblestone and do it that way, which is just horrible. But here he is. So slap that guy down there. I'm going to turn him on. And what do we see? I'll be honest, we see the exact same thing. Oh, to be fair, he's bound to the wrong machine. So I'll shift right click this guy. Then we'll right click here. And we'll right click here. Sure. I'm assuming that worked. I might have to turn chat on, but we can chuck that guy back in. Restart him. And he doesn't seem to care. All right, let's go ahead and turn chat on so that we can see what we're doing. All right, so shift right click. The builder is in another dimension. Well, clear it then. I mean, hello? The builder is in another dimension. I don't care. Unbind. Okay. Sure, whatever. Let's go try to unbind this back in the overworld, which I assume we just do by shift right clicking. You can only do this on a builder. Okay. I think we're good now. I think we've set the corners, so he's happy. He's fine. So yeah, you can't do it interdimensionally. And now if I shift right click on this guy, yeah, now select the first corner, which will be here. The second corner, which will be there. Then we can chuck this guy in. Click restart. And there we go. He's dug what he said he would. He's missed a few blocks, but I think that's fine. Can we try this again and do this corner and this corner? I wonder if there's a safe zone around the builder and that's the problem. Yeah, it might be. Regardless, that's the area he dug. Okay, it looks like, yeah, the 3x3 around the builder might be protected or something. So if we open this up and we click the little question mark, we can customize this. So the dimensions is 2, 4, and 6. What does that mean? Good question. Well, it means we're doing a 2 wide, which is what I did, right? So a 2 by 4 vertically, and it's 6 lengthwise. That makes sense. It adds up. We can read that. So 2 by 4 by 6. Cool. And the offset is -1, 1, and -1. What does that mean? Well, I think it directly correlates with these values. So for example, -1 means that we started 1 this way because the other option was 2, right? So 2 wide, and so -1 in this same like width. What direction is that? That is the x coordinate. So -1x. -1x? Yeah, -1x. Cool. So I'm guessing the other one is z and the other one's y. Makes sense. So we've got the zxy offset. So that's how far away from this thing we're beginning. So I think what I can do is I could change this to 20 and press enter. And so now it's set at 20. And what that will do is instead of doing 2 blocks this way, it will do 20. And we can go ahead and turn this guy on. Oh, and we can already see that we're kind of right, kind of wrong. It's done 20 blocks, but that offset of -1 wasn't enough. It's caught back up on itself, which honestly, if this is a nice little 3x3 that protects itself, it's not the end of the world that happens, but it also, I mean, we don't really want that happening. And the fact that there are other people's claims near us is a little bit concerning as well, because I don't want to dig up their bases too. You know what I mean? Now, to be fair, there's a pretty big range here, but realistically, we want to go in the positive Z direction. And where should we go? And in the positive X. So we want to offset this by a crazy amount of positive X and positive Z rather than negative. So how much do we want to do? We're currently at 1,000. No, sorry, we're at 2,000 Z. If I was to come all the way out here, that's about 3,000. That's pretty good. And then I could even just do 3,000, 3,000. And that would work pretty well. I mean, I could go even further. We could do like 10,000, 10,000. Shall we? That should be 10,000. That should be 10,000. Oh, that should be 10,000. We don't want the Y offset. We don't want that to happen, to be honest. And that might be a little bit tricky as well. Because currently it's starting at negative 19. And I guess that's a problem. Negative 19. Okay. So if I just leave this as 1. Oh, but we won't be able to see what it's doing. I don't really know how this Y offset's going to work. Hold on. Let's go back. -1 we'll do. And we'll do -1 on this one as well. Or, yeah, -1. Okay. So we're still mining the same thing. If I put this to 8, what happens? What takes place? We'll stand in the safe zone, turn this guy on. Okay. Huh. It's all the way up there now. Why is it? Oh, because I did 11. Sorry, I meant to do 1. This is gonna mess things up a little bit. Not enough room or usable storage. Oh, because this guy's full. Okay, that's fine. We can drop this stuff, and we can pick that back up because of our nice pocket storage. Oh, it's doing a decent job. Okay. So it mined 8 blocks tall, but as you can see, it's centered around this guy again, which isn't a horrible thing. What that means, though, is if we were to do 100, it would go... Well, a better example, I guess, would be if we did 60. It would go... No, I think 60. Yeah. No, we'd probably want to do 40. Because what 40 would do is it would do 40 with this in the middle, right? So it would go all the way down to -60 and then all the way up to 20. Right? Like positive 20. I think that makes sense if we do 40. Because then we pretty much go down to bedrock. I mean, I can try it right now, right? We can lower this back down to, say, 10. We can do, actually, yeah, we can do, yeah, 10's nice. And we can change this to be 40. And this should pretty much go to bedrock. And it should go 20 blocks into smooth stone, just normal stone. And that should work. So we'll turn this guy on. He's going to be full. And we might not hear him for a bit, but he should be doing stuff. Alright, so he claims to be done. We'll keep picking up that stuff. Alright, so that's down there. That's up there. I mean, that one's just touchstone. Well, I guess it's done 40. So actually, 40 would be 20 blocks above and 20 blocks below. So I think I do need to do 80, right? Because 20 blocks below would actually be -20. And then 20 up would just be 0. -40 it would be. -40. So that does make sense. That does make sense. So we're actually going to take this to 80. That should then be bedrock. How do we tell? We'll turn it on again. Oh, we did not want to fall. It's going to be a nightmare to get back. We'll keep dropping this stuff. The mining portal, I was just thinking, I was like, I wonder what happened to the mining portal. That makes sense. All right. That's fine. All right, I believe we're done. So we'll keep picking up that stuff. Or I guess I was going to attempt to keep picking up that stuff, but I guess calcite we didn't have a spot for. So down there, I mean, we don't see bedrock, but it should be like 4 blocks below that. So unless I go just to 85, just to check, you know what I mean? 85 should do the trick. No, it would be 90 because 5 blocks up, 5 blocks down. That makes sense. We'll do 90. 90's not that many more blocks, okay? I'm sure we can manage with 90. There we go, almost. Very close. It's amazing the amount of blocks you get. So that should now be bedrock down there. Yep, I see bedrock. It's kind of hard to see because whatever's in front of me is just bouncing around. But that's definitely bedrock. And that's, that's decently up there. I mean, that's what we want. So then we offset this guy by 1, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 10,000. If we wanted to, we could do like 100,000. And then 10, 1, 2, 3. So that is 10,000, 10,000. Theoretically in the positive direction. So theoretically somewhere around here. Sure. So once again, just to make sure that it works, we'll slap... we'll slap this guy here for now. We will restart it. And it's mining. It's doing it. All the stuff is here though. And that is a problem. And we'll get to that. We'll get to that. What I'm going to need though, which you may or may not have caught on to, is I'm going to need more ender pearls because I think we'll use another entangled block. That makes the most sense to me, and so I think it's what we're going to do. Once again, in the perfect world, we would make another tavern. But we need more aquamarines. And the question is, how many aquamarines? We've got 2 here, but we've got blocks. Perfect. We're gonna make one. We're just gonna make one. We need a log. We're gonna need these cloths, which is gonna be some leather, which we've got on us. We'll probably need, it's like what, 2 more pieces? Yeah, 2 more pieces of leather. Plenty of rose, which we've got some dye left. I think poppies, by the way, I think we can millstone those and we get 2. And we have a millstone, so we may as well make the use of that. So chuck that guy in there. He'll get to work. Awesome. Leather. 2 more leather. 1, 2. Perfect. We'll get that. We've got the water. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. Awesome. And let's try and sort our inventory, shall we? By pretty much just swapping out, like, I don't know, all these ores, I guess. Oh, God. Yeah. It's fine. Look, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'll figure it out. Is this guy on? Break was cancelled. Yeah. We'll just turn that off for now. Well, as in that waiting thing. We'll just have it just run non-stop. Yeah, he's still going. Sweet. Do we want to take anything out of this while we've got a pretty bad inventory? I reckon we take out some of these seeds. Oh, we've actually got inferium seeds there as well. We actually, you know what? We do have a trash can. For a lot of this stuff that, I mean, I couldn't care less about, to be honest. I'll just void them. Why not? Why not indeed? Alright, let's go up and try to finish this off. Hopefully that's done. Decent amount of dye. Should be good enough. We'll have our bucket on us. What else did I need? It's like 2 dye, the water, and the leather, right? So I think that's pretty much all we need. And then all I do is, not the cloth, sorry, but the cloth. What would that cost? Okay, that's not too bad. We're just going to be making this stuff. It's 3 leather, so we actually need to do it in a crafting table. And we were using this one over here, weren't we? Because that's right next to water. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. I will be back because this, believe it or not, is boring. Alright, we've got the cloth. I believe we need another chest. I don't really have a bunch of logs laying around. Actually, I do. They're just in here, aren't they? Yeah, we've got plenty of stuff. Awesome. So we'll turn that guy into a chest. And that should then be the tavern. What's that? A log, not a chest. Gotcha. Boom, boom, boom. That's perfectly fine. And that is a tavern. Awesome. So I'm now going to go back through the nether. I think I left the path to where we need to go, so it's not, you know, I don't have to dig again, or at least I don't think I do. If we do, honestly, it's not a big deal. We'll get there. Also, I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but I'm probably going to disable all the nether portal teleporting sounds because it's so annoying. Oh, that's good. It's just going to be so much nicer. So this should, I think, just lead there. Like, look, I touched the portal for half a second, and I don't have to listen to the sound play for the next 3 hours. How good is that? Alright. Yeah, I think all the way through here. So it's a direct path. It's not bad, but I'd rather just teleport to and from. To and fro, as they say in the industry. Ooh, we've got a legendary magma cube. Adaptable knocking wounding. Do you think the little magma cubes that he creates are also, super? I'm just trying to wait until we heal up a little bit before I go back and attempt to hit him a few more times. Do you reckon? Surely, right? Oh! We're kind of fine as long as we, you know, land on this little platform. But he's about to come over here anyway. That's fine. Come on. Do your jump. Come on. Okay. Alright, so no, the little guys aren't legendary. And we got a fortune! +1 fortune. So we can add that to our stuff later. Very nice. The path got a little bit wacky over here. But, you know, it still gets there. Alright, so what I'll do is place this guy here, open the map. I'll just claim... Oh, I placed it in a bit of an awkward spot, didn't I? What chunk are we in? Oh, we're actually in this chunk. So I'll claim this one. There we go. And this is my guy, obviously. And he's going to be called, Nether Enderman. Cool. Nether Enderman. Beautiful. So we can now teleport there, which is awesome. F3 and G to get rid of those. And what we need to do now is try to find the Enderman. Or, alternatively, clear out a big enough space that more Endermen can spawn. Both of which are pretty decent ideas if I'm being truthful. So I'll tell you what. It's probably just easier to do this. I mean, they only need to be 3 high, so then the rest of the time can be spent just like, you know, clearing out new land, I guess. I don't know if they need to spawn on this stuff, the warped Nylium or whatever. Not a clue. Oh, actually, we've uncovered another section of the biome that I'll slowly try to get towards. We just need to kill one, but I'm telling you, this will benefit us greatly in the future when we need to come back. Just to have, like, not only the area cleared, but the ability to, like, find some more. If I look at these guys, they'll come up here. I don't, no, I don't have the thing set up. I don't have the thing set up. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Okay. Jog my little, Remain calm. That's step 1. Step 1 of fighting Enderman. Remain calm. Enderman can sense your fear. So if you remain calm, everything will be alright. Alright, so what we're going to do is dig that up and dig this up. That should allow them into there. And then we will switch. Now, what I do want to do, because it is pretty good, is place that there. And then dig that up to allow them to walk in. Yep, in through here. So cover that up, cover that up. And then if they walk in here, they fall into that little gap. And then in theory, they're easier to kill because they shouldn't bounce back, as you can see. Yeah, a lot easier. Alright, so 2 Endermen defeated. 12 Ender Pearls. Oh, thank you very much. We're gonna head home. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and make another entangled block. And how do we want to pull this one off? Yeah. So this guy is probably going to chill next to this. Yeah. We could place him here. That way he matches with his machine. That makes a lot more sense. That's the one. That one there. We'll do that one. Please teleport to the right one. Yes. We are then going to select the chest with our entangled binder, which is currently full. We'll jump back, and we'll now have phenomenal output from this guy. I realized I didn't really change the size of the thing. That's fine. We're going to then attach this. That will then attach this guy, which he's currently filling him up, I think. But what we're going to do is set him, of course... Oh! Sorry, I need to change this guy. You can see just above my hotbar, I need to change it. It was currently on wrench mode. We need to put it into a configure mode. It doesn't matter which one, just as long as it is one. And we're going to pull from that. And then we're going to make sure that we're pulling from this one as well, which I will be honest is a lot harder to see. But if we do see it, we can tell it to pull. And so now everything's going in here, which is a lot. As you can see, it's a fair amount. But it should be good. Yeah. Now, we could benefit from a few things, as you can probably tell. One of which is grabbing these blocks of diamond. Oh, and I was going to upgrade that, but you have to take the stuff out to be able to upgrade that, so we're not going to upgrade that. The better alternative, as it currently stands, honestly, I feel blah, blah, is to smelt up some iron. Oh, this is actually a lot of iron, isn't it? Because, yeah, this is like stacks of iron. I thought we had a lot less, but this is like a decent amount of iron. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is fine. Well, yeah, we'll just simply smelt it. So I'm gonna make some stuff. I'm gonna make some more stack upgrades, and we're gonna pimp this out. It's a decent amount of gold, but nowhere near as much as we have iron. So I'll just make these into a bunch of iron ones. Specifically, we're gonna be doing these compact stack upgrades, so we will want more of these. String and leather. Wow, we've got like 4 more leather. This stuff's grown, so we can, in theory, get a lot more cotton as well. Boom, 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 boom. And then all the cotton seeds that don't exist in my inventory can get trashed. These can turn into string. Nope, sorry. String. And then we can grab... I'll grab the iron back in a second, but more importantly, we'll grab 3 leather. I think that's maybe 1 too many, but I mean, obviously that's fine. Chuck that guy there. Craft as many of these as I can, which is 4 total. Then I need to turn iron. Why do we only have... Oh, yeah, because I just crafted with some. I was going to say, why do we only have that much? But we'll do that. And so I obviously need a crazy amount to get this guy done. But it'll be good. It'll be good. It'll be good. Trust. And then we have to wait. We have to wait patiently. Alright, here we go. So that will turn into blocks of iron. I'm just debating whether I craft it now or like try to put some stuff away. You know what I mean? Hold on. Let's yeah, do that. That'll be good. That's an extra inventory. Probably also just quickly turn these into glowstones. Nah, what's the point? I think you lose a little bit if you do that anyway. We'll just put that away. Sure. Whatever. How long are you going to take? Okay, so boom, boom. That's 20. Let's go stack upgrades. I can make 2 of these. Awesome. I do actually want to make one of the gold ones because I want to make one of them into diamonds here, I think. Like, I mean, I guess we don't have to, but I want to. We've got a decent amount of diamonds. So I'll grab that out. I will need to grab this stuff out. Turn that into gold. Yeah, that's a decent amount. I'm actually just going to swap that out because we don't need the iron to be smelting at the moment. It takes a little while, but it'll get there. It'll be fine. As for these, I could probably put one in at the moment. Arguably, I could put them both in and then take out that other guy that's in there already, maybe? What do these do? These do multiply by 2. These multiplies by 4. So in theory, if I chuck 1 and 2 in there, I can take this guy out. If I do this, I can take him out. Brilliant. That's what we like to see. So then, I can upgrade this guy. And he will now do... multiplies by 8. If we had... Oh, blocks of netherite. Yeah, that won't be for a little while. We can chuck this guy back in. And then if we want to, we can take these back out. Why not? And if we sort now, we're storing stacks of 512. That's good. Not good enough. We've got some gold. I do want to smelt up more. We've pretty much got infinite resources at this point. Slow, though. Slow infinite resources. So what we'll do here is turn this into 7 blocks. Oh, so close. Obviously, I want to make another thingy-mabobby. Another gold tier upgrade. They're expensive, but I mean, hey, they're pretty good at what they do. The amount of stuff we're storing in such a small, I mean, in a block, is pretty monumental. I guess we'll say. I'm trying to pick a word. We actually do have enough stuff. I just realized we're carrying a bunch. But I mean, it's done by the time it's done, you know. All right, boom, boom, boom. Awesome. Nice. And we'll have a few more. In fact, I mean, I could just have another one right now. Shall we? Look, this is really overkill for what we're doing at the moment, but I think it's worth it. The only reason not to put more upgrades in right now is the fear that I won't be able to take them out later to say upgrade them to diamond, right? Once we get a few more diamonds. But it's fine. If we chuck this in, we can now stack them into stacks of 2,000. So they're in. They're in. If I place just this iron one in, it would even go. But here we go. We'll get a second gold one, because why not? We'll go ahead and chuck this guy in as well. And now they're in stacks of higher than 2,000, because it's multiplying it all. And yeah, we don't have to worry. We just simply don't. So we can leave this stuff. I'll take out some of the stuff that clearly shouldn't be in there. And the rest can, I guess, stay there. There's a bunch of mushrooms and stuff. Realistically, you do want to sort these things into like barrels or something. But hey, it's working. So this guy here, we can see he's full of power. This guy here, we can't, I guess, see the contents of the chest. Or maybe it's just that it's empty. Well, how's this guy going? He's not even empty. Really? Yeah, I guess he's not that fast. Elite logistical transporter. I mean, on the topic of that, we could just simply place another one. Like, it's not that crazy of an idea. And if that just takes care of this whole thing, why not? Why wouldn't we? As for this chest, I guess maybe that's why it's taken a while, because he's pulling out of this chest and this chest. So that should be good. I don't know. But I'll tell you what, we'll do two. Just in case. Because if one needs one, then we can do that. That should be good. That guy should take care of stuff. Yeah. Sweet. Alright. Here it is. Yeah. There it is. So this is what I was getting at in terms of like, the compressed stuff might not even be that good. Because you can store like 2,000 of the block. And even more. Whereas, how much is this, do you think? I mean, it is a decent amount, because each one of these is 9 of these, which is 9 of these, which is 9 of these, which is 9 of these. No, you know what I mean? Like, it's a crazy amount. I don't know. The other thing is, I guess the benefit of the compacting is we're going to get one step closer to that infinite item, the creative, hold on. Creative, where is it? This thing here. We needed a stack of dirt or gravel, so it'll get that. We need a stack of clay, like 5 times compressed. We can probably get that. And then we're going to need like an actual ore or something, which will probably just be copper. We have a crazy amount of copper. But, you know, we'll get there. We've got what? Compressed dirt times 2, and it's been running for half a day, not even. So that's pretty good. And then what's the other thing? Clay? Where do we have clay? Because I know we've got a crazy amount of clay. So what's the clay? What are we looking at? Why can't I see it? Clay, here we go. Yeah, we've got 7 2 times compressed clay. So, I mean, that's pretty good as well. So we're getting there on the dirt. We're getting there on the clay. We're probably getting there on the copper, I would imagine. And so then the final one, what was that final one? Let's bookmark this guy. Quartz. Yeah, that'll be a bit pricey. Then you just need slimy logs, soulwood logs, dreamwood logs, and otherworld logs, which aren't that bad. But then you need this guy, which needs. It's not that bad. I keep saying that, but there's still, you know, there's a decent amount of work. I mean, it tells you how much you need here, right? So we're going to be doing copper instead of like diamonds, which I think we can do. So we would need, it looks like 531,000 copper. And so what that would mean is that this number times 9 would be what would need to be 500,000. Yeah, we'll get there. All right, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. Hopefully you had some fun. Maybe you learned a thing or two about entangled blocks or the mining dimension or something like that. These entangled blocks allow you to do some crazy stuff in terms of extremely compact automation, whilst also allowing you to have quite literally things in a completely different dimension. You could build an entire factory that does stuff, like massive, not compact at all, but then just entangle it into this little block and like add it into this chain. So instead of having this little farm block, you could literally have a proper massive farm and then entangle it and just have one little entangled block here. And it would provide the massive output of the farm. through that one little portal, essentially, which is pretty cool. And obviously the powering is really cool, being able to power blocks far away. It's very neat. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Thank you to our donators and channel members, of course. Don't feel pressured to become a donator or a channel member. The servers will be up regardless. So thank you for that. That's obviously happened thanks to the community growing and whatnot. So genuinely, thank you guys. Thank you to our tier 3 channel members, Melizzy, Andre, and Final Phoenix 13. Thank you guys. Thank you to all of our other channel members, of course. I guess I'm saying that twice. Thank you guys. And thank you for watching the video, sticking here, listening to the outro. There's no script or anything. I just sort of, I just do the outro. And I'm like, do I feel like talking? Yeah, I feel like talking. Or nah, I don't feel like talking. Or if it's an especially long video, we'll just wrap it up quicker, save you guys some time. Or if it's an extremely long video, we'll just be like, what's an extra 10 minutes? But yeah, thank you guys for watching. And I've heard All the Mods 9 is in alpha. So it's like, it's happening. It exists. It's beginning. I reckon we could finish off this pack and maybe I don't want to make promises because like I would have thought that I would have played 8, but then I didn't. But like I mean I've got to play it, right? Like it's gonna happen. I will say I am missing just how insane of a gold the ATM star is, and then on top of that, the cool stuff you can do with the star. They've got pretty good progression. I think that's. I mean, like I like that you can craft this stuff. That is pretty cool. But I'm surprised there's no like plexiglass thing. You know what I mean? Like there's the mountains, but like, is that it? There's the quest book. I did forget about this, to be honest. All of these are sort of just goals to have fun. You know what I mean? Which is like, yeah. The power globe is a custom item that is used in the recipe for pretty much every other creative item. Oh. Okay, so they do have an item. It's just not in the item that I looked at. Power globe. So this guy here, the power of creativity stores inside. Oh, okay, so they do have a custom. I didn't even know, and I probably wouldn't have known. You need a glass jar, you need a half heart, and a bottle of frosty confetti. Glass jar, glass and planks. Half heart is blue heart, red heart, green heart, or a yellow heart, and a metallic shard. Metallic shard is some fun. I mean, this looks fun. Drops from skeletons with red leather armor. Okay, so you gotta kill stuff with armor on. Gotcha. Frosty confetti is Fluix, Hex, Deep Blue, Blizz. Once again, it doesn't look like just comparing it to the other things that I know how to make. Like we've already got Deep Blue. Fluix is like we could craft it today if we wanted to. Blizz, you have to go and find a mob, so that's a little bit trickier. And this one as well, you have to find a mob for it, but like that doesn't seem too bad, does it? And then you get this guy. Oh, okay. And then you can smith it with a bunch of stuff. Like creative paste, that's really cool. We could just start pasting every building from the building gadgets mod, which is really, it's genuinely really cool. Compressed iron block, defense slot, blaze cake, Noda, mana lens, Fluix energy, creative ability, creative reclamation, no catalyst used. Okay. Compressor, soul slot, creative capacitor, creative little logistics. Vehicle chart. Oh, that sounds fun. Creative spellbook, creative probe, creative screen, creative spellbook, energy cells, creative source jar, creative scythe. Okay. Tesseracted plexiglass. Oh, I like the sound of that. We'll bookmark that. I don't know what it does. Everlasting guilty pool. What is this thing? What does this do? Beacon base. Okay. Oh, or you can shapecraft into a creative generator, creative energy cube, accumulator, coil. Why are these recipes so much more creative? I don't want to poop all over this, but I mean, hey, like, we'll see how long it takes us to get it. Maybe it is a lot trickier than it looks compared to the other stuff, but you'd have to set up pneumatic craft, make a pressure chamber. Yeah, okay. I like it. I will say it is nice because It looks like they are going about a little bit differently than what we would be getting if we did play all the mods. What do we have in here? How's it going, like, in terms of production? How are we doing? Everything's full. We've got a backup of bonus fuel and stuff. The machine itself, I guess this guy's not backed up, but this guy is. Ish. I don't know. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. I do need a thumbnail, though. And this room is so anti-thumbnail just because of how dull it is. It honestly, it's one of the rare times where it just looks better without the shaders on. Because it's so moody. I think Complementary Reimagined is a little bit more bright. But barely. I mean, what are you doing, guys? Block light color. From light sources. I want cold. That should make this brighter. Correct? Yes. That now looks brighter. Everything looks a little bit weird as well, because I've still probably got to go through and... there's a few things I like to do. Generated normals, coded textures, I like to do that. What's GN and CT? Generated normals and coded textures can appear on entities. Sure. Oh, yeah, sure. Won't enable if those options are already enabled. Yeah, that makes sense. Glowing ores, you love that. Improved glass, sure. Glowing redstone, yeah. Glowing lapis, woo! What they never have here, for whatever reason. Where's glowing emerald? Emerald looks so cool when it glows, the green. They never really do it. We'll turn this on though. That just makes like the textures look higher quality, while still just being did it even do it? A little bit. Anyhow, we'll make this the thumbnail or something. I don't like that we can't see the chest. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Goodbye.